I got my first real six string. What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. If you got the reference, great. If you didn't, all good too. Our San Antonio Spurs have released our 2022 NBA Summer League roster, and I know some folks like, Rich, it's just the Summer League. Who cares? Well, they care because this is their chance to show the team, hey, I belong here. Put me on the G League. Put me on that roster, the San Antonio Spurs roster, not Austin when the season starts. So I'm excited to follow what happens, especially, I love this picture, by the way, with our 3 draft picks. Very curious to see how they perform in the Summer League. Drop a comment down below. Any players that you're surprised are on this list, any that you're surprised aren't. Kai Soto. Hit that thumbs up to support the channel and subscribe for more Spurs content. So let's get into the article courtesy of mysanantonio.com. Anyway, the San Antonio Spurs have officially released their 2022 Summer League roster, headlined by second-year guard Josh Optimus Primo. Autobots, transform and roll for it. The 17-man roster will give fans the first glimpse at this year's 3 first-round draft picks. Jeremy, you don't mess with the Sohan, Sweet Malachi, Branham. No? Okay. And Blake Wesley, who, I'm sorry, Blake, I don't have anything catchy for you yet, in the silver and black. Noah has released the roster. I know that's really tiny. You can read this. You don't need glasses. Well, I can't read it. So, bada bing, bada boom. There is the full roster. Jeremy Sohan, Joshua Primo, Blake Wesley, Joe Mama, Joe Wieskamp, DJ Stewart Jr., 2-way contract from last year, correct? Kai Bowman, Malachi Branham, Dominic Barlow, who recently just signed to a 2-year contract, Kyler Edwards, Robert Woodard, too, also 2-year contract from last year, Anthony Polite. Anthony Polite. Am I reading that right? He's Polite. Okay, cool. Jordan Hall, Denzel Mahoney. Obviously, I didn't look at this list before I did the video. Darius Days, Javin Delarier, Josh Carlton, and Sasha Stevanich. How many guards we got on this roster? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Anyway, moving right along in the article, Sohan will probably miss the first couple of games after entering the league's health and safety protocols due to a Wednesday morning, June 29th. Regardless, Primo brings the most name recognition and likely lead the squad early on. The roster will also give a look at 2021 second-round draft pick Joe Wieskamp, who's definitely in a prove-it mode right now. I believe his contract is not guaranteed for next season, so if he looks poo-poo in the Summer League, the Spurs could part with him. The organization that prides itself on developing its own, absolutely, will hope to do just that with the additions this summer of 2-way contract players DJ Stewart Jr. and Robert Woodard II, as well as a slew of undrafted rookies, which include Dominic Barlow, Josh Carlton, Darius Days, Kyler Edwards, Jordan Hall, Anthony Polite, Denzel Mahoney, Sasha Stevanich. Barlow also signed a 2-way contract following the draft, which you mentioned. So I think, Spurs fans, we have 1 2-way contract left. Sohan, the number 9 overall pick, chose the number 10. They're talking about the numbers they picked. Chose the number 10 for his inaugural season. 5-time NBA All-Star, DeMar DeRozan, was the latest Spur to rock the number 10. But the top 10 lottery pick will most likely resemble another who dyed their hair and played some tough defense. It was a good rebounder. We know who we're talking about. If he can be 50% of the rebounder Dennis Rodman was, we're doing okay. But if he can, that's high expectations when it comes to defense. Dennis Rodman locked down Shaq, I believe, in a Eastern Conference, ECF, Eastern Conference Finals. Rodman was also crazy. So I hope Jeremy Sohan does not follow that in any way, any of the nutty stuff, but the dyeing the hair, being an elite rebounder, the strong defense, and if we have some offense to boot, like 15 points per game, maybe 20 points per game, then that would be incredible. But the bar is raised high when you're talking about a Hall of Famer. Anyway, along from Jeremy, we have the number 20th overall pick, Branham, and number 25 pick, Wesley, will don numbers 22 and 14 respectively. San Antonio will get their Summer League started on July 8th in Las Vegas. So last number 22 was Rudy Gay, right? Rudy wore number 22. 10, Dennis Rodman, DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan being the most recent. 14. Who wore 14? There's a comment for you, a question. Last player to wear 14. I didn't look it up, obviously, because I have no idea. I got nothing. I got nothing. So, in closing, Spurs fans, this might be a long closer because you guys know as soon as I start talking our Spurs, I tend to ramble for 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 minutes. I love talking about the team. It's a lot of fun, and this is my place to talk about the San Antonio Spurs. I live in Connecticut. My outlet in conversation with Spurs fans is pretty much strictly through YouTube, whereas a New York Giants fan, I live on the East Coast in Connecticut. There's plenty of Giants fans around. I'm friends with Giants fans. With the Spurs, it's you guys. And my expectations for the Summer League is as soon as Jeremy Sohan's available, I'd like to see just hopefully a small improvement on his shooting. If he takes plenty of 3-point shots in the Summer League, I'd like to see that under 30%, at least something respectable to 32, 33%. Obviously, things aren't going to happen overnight, but this is just, wishful thinking. Show us the defensive prowess that we think we drafted and show us that he can be a great rebounder, maybe lock down some players. Now, granted, they're not going against NBA level talent. They're going against other two-way players, other rookies, etc. But still, just, I'd like you want to feel good about the draft pick you made, and you want to see them excel in the summer league. We don't want to look at the box score and see Jeremy Sohan shot 40% from the field and 20% from the arc and below 50% from the line. We're hoping that all our guys succeed. As far as Malachi Branham, I'm looking for that 3-level scoring. I want to see the box score and go, man, I was wrong about him. He is going off in the summer league, scoring 15, 20, maybe 30 points. He had plenty of 30-point games, I believe, in college, and as the season progressed, was really starting to become a scoring machine. So I am really excited to see if he's just dropping buckets, dropping dimes, you know what I mean, left and right in the summer league. And last but not least, Blake Wesley, I hope he proves me wrong and really has a great summer league. Maybe double-digit assists. I don't know how many minutes these guys are going to get. Are they going to is the summer league games the same? And I really don't know about the summer league, to be honest with you. I don't follow too much. I'm going to try to keep an eye on it more this year, especially with 3 rookies there, plus other players on the roster like Primo and Joe Mama. But is it a standard 48 game? Is it 4 minutes, 4 quarters, 12 minutes? Is it 4 quarters, 10 minutes? Is it 2 20-minute halves? And what are the rules if you know? Because I honestly don't. And I'm just wondering, these guys are going to get enough minutes where they can really show us. And can Blake Wesley go out there and maybe dish, 10 dimes a game? Did I say dimes with Malachi Branham? He's not going to be dishing dimes. He's going to be scoring buckets. Yeah. So it'll be fun. A lot of, also close with this. Everybody's reporting on the DeJounte Murray news of very, 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 very tiny percentage said fake news. Actually, maybe only 1 or 2 people said fake news and stop lying, which I'm like, this is legit. And now I see everybody, all, Pounding the Rock is even covering it now. CBS Sports, Yahoo Sports, SB Nation, which is SB Nation probably. There's so many Spurs things I can't keep track of them. All I'm trying to say is it looks like there is a lot of thought that this could legit happen if the price is right. And the price has gone up since I did my video yesterday, just to give you guys a little bit of information on the end of the video if you weren't aware. If this is true, the Spurs will be looking for potentially young player and not 3, but 4 first-round picks for DeJounte Murray. 4. Now, if that is true, that tends to make me think, okay, we really don't want to trade DeJounte Murray unless you're going to throw such a ridiculous, crazy offer at us, then we just have to take it. And if a team is really willing to offer 4 draft picks and a player, which I assume the player would have to be for cap issues and cap matches or salary. Wow, that would be a haul. I don't want to see DeJounte Murray go, but at some point, I really like DeJounte, but he's not the next coming of Michael Jordan. He's not there. Not yet. Could he be? Hopefully, but that's just, setting the bar high. But he's not at that level of player who is absolutely untradeable. I feel like I don't know what's going to happen with that. If a team makes a crazy offer, I see the Hawks are still in the mix. The New York Knicks are now being mentioned. The Minnesota Timberwolves. I can't imagine we trade him to a fellow Western Conference team. It's going to be an interesting summer to follow for us Spurs fans. Not only with the summer league, watching how our rookies do, but are the Spurs going to sign a big free agent? And is DeJounte Murray going to get traded? And if Murray gets traded, I touched on this in a video yesterday. If Murray goes, does that mean Jakob is on the chopping block next? And of course, Lonnie Walker. So I don't know what's going to happen with them. That's all I got, my friends. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate you. Until next time. And as always, go Spurs, go!